Hello. In this tutorial, we are going to teach you about ventrilo and how to download it and how to run it. First of all, ventrilo is a program that will allow you to speak with other teammates through a channel. You can do this in other programs too, like Xfire or TeamSpeak, but those other programs have lag. The sound quality is not exactly the good. And a lot of the times you'll be messed up as you're trying to do it. So here, what you're going to want to do, and don't worry, I'll include links and stuff in the description on this video. But you're going to want to go to ventrilo.com, okay? And Ventrilo itself is surround sound voice communication software. Basically, you speak, and it gives it to your teammates. Sorry, my mic was messing up for a second. So you can actually read up on it if you really wanted to. For all of us out there, since we are only using the clients, we're not actually downloading a server, which is completely different. So we're going to download. Servers are what you run it off of. You're going to be taking your information, and people are going to be jumping onto where you want them to. Client, which is what the rest of us are going to use, you're going to jump on and go onto someone else's server. So if you're in a clan or you're in some type of group and someone's already made a server, you're going to go to theirs. Creating a server costs money unless you do certain hosting things, which are sometimes iffy. So I personally did XP, Windows XP, because that's what I have. If you have any other version, you have a Mac, that's the one to use. Do not use the servers. I don't know why I'm pointing, you can't see it. Do not use the servers, use the client programs. So you're going to click it. You're going to look through a bunch of stuff. You hit I agree. You're going to download this file. It'll say it's a binary file. I generally just put it on my desktop, and you'll download it. Well, after it's downloaded, you'll want to double click on it, which it would be there, but it's not. Double click on it and run up and let it save the program. What it will do is it'll install the file, and then it will update itself. After Vent has been installed, Vent is the short form for Ventrilo. You're going to open it up, and you're going to see a blank screen. It won't have this information on here yet, but it will be about, actually it'll be about this small, because I think it starts off like this. That's annoying. Make it a little bigger. So you're going to create a username. I have randomly created FGASDFASSD, whatever. And I have different servers. Now, you're going to go into username, and you're going to hit new. So create a new name, like, hi, I'm a snuggle you. Okay, now, you can give description about itself if you want, but you don't have to. You're going to hit OK. You're going to have a new username saying what it's supposed to be. Now you have to find your server. But depending on what you are, you'll have different information. For example, if you're part of TG, or you're part of PIS, or DKL, you'll have different ports and IPs. So you'll hit new, and it'll be like La La Land. This isn't a real one, by the way. Now what will happen is they'll have a host name or an IP address, like www.lalaland and gamespeak.com. Oops, didn't hit enter. And then you're gonna have to enter in the port number, which will be a 4-digit of whatever it is. Most clans don't have a password. If they do, you'll type it in. Pretty self-explanatory. You'll hit OK. Now it'll hit contacting server, and you'll hit the connect button. Since this isn't a real server, it's not going to connect to anything, of course. So hit disconnect. That's a disconnect sound. Now as you're joining on, I'm going to go to just regular Snuggle Bunny, and I'll go to Pissed, which is my Combat Arms clan. Now I'm going to hit the connect button. Oh, that's right, I did the wrong one, sorry. Snuggle Bunny 666 at We Are Pissed. I'm not going to give the information for PIS just yet. I'm just giving you where it is. Now, as you can see here, the way PIS sets theirs up is that you are able to go to these blue ones, this lobby AFK or non-clan members, and speak. But to go in here and all the red ones, you're supposed to be able to enter a password. Hey FDM, I'm making a video on how to do Ventrilo right now. So I'll get back to you in just a couple. So, yes, you're in the video right now, dude. Okay, so I'll talk to you in a second, dude, okay? Anyways, so that's how you talk to people. Now you can see how... Oh, Asian, get out of here! Ugh. Okay. People are very obnoxious on Vent if you haven't noticed. Okay. Now you'll see down here, whatever, when they're in red, they're not speaking. When they're in green, you can hear what they're saying. So, for example, he's yellow down there. You can... Ugh. Okay. Whatever. I'm ignoring these people. So you see how he's yellow speaking down there? He's speaking in another room. You cannot hear people in other rooms, only in the same room you are in. Okay. The next, I'm going to teach you about the setup. In the setup, what I always do is there's an inbound right here, which is the sound coming in. And I play my games generally pretty quiet, but when there's gunfiring going around, when there's other things going on, I want to hear my teammates. So I turn the inbound up. What most people then use also is they use a push-to-talk feature. In which case in the hotkey, it'll start out as whatever it is. You're going to want to left-click it, and it'll say mouse button 1. Then I normally do V or C, depending on what your game is set for. What this means is you'll hold this button down, and that's when your teammates can hear you. Or I disable push-to-talk, and what happens is whenever I speak, I'll bloody... Okay, whenever I speak, people will be able to hear me. Other than that, you don't really use much of the events. You can change the different sounds that come in. You can change the different binds and speech. I generally don't mess with all this because it's stuff you don't have to mess with. Yes, I'm giving an explanation how the setup works. And then the chat is just a basic thing for people that can't exactly speak to be able to chat. I always enable a timestamp, which will let you hear what you type in whatever voice you choose. I think I'm using Microsoft Sam. Yes, how he said hello, and now I'm saying hi. Now remember though, it's oh god, ugh. People can get pretty obnoxious. I love you too. On this. So yes. So spam. Don't listen to him, yes. Okay, so that's what it'll sound like when you're in event. Yes, yesterday was Michael Jackson's birthday. Okay, so now we're gonna exit the chat. Unfortunately, we didn't exit in time, so we're still listening to what was said. This should complete the tutorial for how to use Vent. If you want specific information, talk to your admins about the server information.